See, I'm not, I'm not a master teacher. I'm a natural teacher. I'm not a master teacher. I'm a natural teacher. Okay? What makes me a natural teacher? When we use this word master. So when we use this word master, right? It implies that, you have no more work to do, right? So when you use this word master, right? It sort of implies that you have no more work to do, right? And when you use this word master, no more work to do, leaving you, to slack off when you use this word master. This is why, I will never master, let's say, there's always room for improvement. Because I say, with my North Node in Virgo in the first house, I am my biggest critic, right? With my North Node in Virgo in the first house, I am my biggest critic. So it's to analyze myself. So those who, might have the wrong perspective will look at me and think I'm a narcissist, right? Because they do not necessarily have an overstanding like I do, or do not, they might just have, but just me, this is my North Node. Just me turning on this camera is me acting on my North Node. So not just me looking at the mirror type shit, but if I turn on this camera and I look at myself, that is my North Node. Okay? So, to analyze anything that has to do with me personally, what's the first house? The first house is dealing with your ascendant. Anything that has to do with you personally, right? The ascendant naturally falls in the first house. So I analyze myself and how I look and how I want to make myself look type shit. So that's my first house. So I like to say, okay, so moving back to what makes me a natural teacher? Simply because I connect with nature, right? And I'm in tune with fire, water, earth, and air, right? I am in tune with the breath, okay? Right? I'm closer. I've gotten closer to nature. I have slept in a tent for at least 7 months in Mexico. I had that humbling experience, right? You might look at this house, right? You might look at the house and say, oh, it's a rather nice house. Yeah. But I have had a humbling experience of sleeping in a tent for 7 months. Can you do the same? Until you do the same, right? Until you have a humbling experience like that, until you are even humble enough to take your fucking shoes off and ground and get the free electrons that the earth has to offer to the world, will you even you don't have to do anything. That's the cool thing about this reality. You do not have to do anything, right? You just got to be you, And like I say, I'm not here to teach you shit, I'm just being myself. That's it. That's all God and the universe wants you to do. So what makes me a natural teacher? Simply because I'm a Sagittarius sun, right? So Sagittarius, is dealing with, mutable fire, adaptable way on seeing other people's perception. Right? So my perception is abundant, and my perception goes beyond the physical, goes beyond 3D. Yes, my Virgo North Node is to analyze myself, right? It is to analyze myself. However, my perception goes beyond the physical. Okay, so you can say my North Node truly is for the 3D beings, for those who are looking at the physical. Because as a spirit, the true essence of the spirit is not the light. So as spirits, we utilize the light, okay? So because I'm a spiritually inclined being, I know how to shape this light and illusion on how I'm able to affect the beings who focus on this, who want to look at all this. They want to look at all of this, okay? So this is my North Node and how I'm able to, affect the beings who reside on 3D, right? So to alchemize the perception on the 3D beings who so-called reside on the 3D perception who look at me and see a black man, right? Right? But when you see me carrying the whole universe around me, who was the last so-called black man to do that? You know? Right? When you see me wearing my crystals and gems type shit, you say, okay, this is not some ordinary black man, right? So surely he's not an ordinary black man, because a so-called ordinary black man would not be having crystals around in his hair, right? Ordinary black man, yeah, wouldn't be wearing these crystals, you know, right? An ordinary black man, right? The normal programming for these black men, right? They broadcast on these artists. The normal programming for these black men is to wear gold chains. So yes, I fit the bill. However, my chain is for a reason. This is not a chain. Let's stop calling that a chain. That is my pass for the balance that I am. Okay? For the balance that I am, that I have achieved. Okay? So what makes me a natural teacher? Right? Because my North Node, right? And my flexing is justified by the Most High. This is how you properly do the flex. This is how you flex properly. So my flexing is justified by the Most High, because I'm doing my flexing with intention. Okay? Do everything with intention. Okay? So, what makes me a natural teacher? Because I have moved with my energies of my North Node to analyze myself. Okay? Personally, I do not have insecurities about me. Personally, how I look, my appearance. I do not have any insecurities about my appearance. Okay? Because of this. Because I'm moving with the energies of my North Node. Right? And the North Node is the hardest thing to do on your chart. The North Node puts you in your uncomfortable states. Okay? It's your spiritual path in this life. This is the North Node. Okay? So, right? So I know myself to the nitty gritty like a Virgo. So I know myself like a Virgo. This is what makes me a natural teacher. I'll be able to teach you about yourself like a Virgo. Okay? Right? And the Virgo is the perfectionist. Okay? Right? What makes me a natural teacher? Right? Sagittarius is that natural teacher. Right? Naturally. The Sagittarius is just not forcing anything onto you. You know? It's not forced. Like, again, it is mutable fire. Right? Based off of my experiences. You know, of course, I've had to have the experiences, right? But with my astrological energies, you know, I use Jupiter. Jupiter deals with education, wisdom, okay? Expansion, expanding with your education. So I'm able to teach naturally on the education that I have, okay? Right? Or all the knowledge and wisdom that I've accumulated in my reality. Okay, and I'm able to teach this in a natural way. Okay? Utilizing all four elements: fire, water, earth, and air. Because everywhere you go, okay, you will always see fire, water, earth, and air. Everywhere. Okay? Right? So yeah, I'm not a master teacher. I'm a natural teacher. And also, like I say, as spirits, we create with the light. I can look at this, I can sit and look at myself on this fucking phone because I have this understanding. I can sit here and look at myself on this fucking phone and still say, I'm not fucking you as a spirit. I can sit here and dead look at my own fucking reflection. I'm looking at you. Yes, you. I'm not fucking you. I am not the lights. That is the energies that I carry in this reality. Okay, me being triple fire. Fire allows you to see in the spirit realm. Okay? Yes, I carry the light, but as a spirit, I am no thing, no shape and form, nothing of this earth realm. This is why I use this alien emoji. Okay? To best describe the spirit with that alien emoji. Nothing of earth. No thing. No thing. There's a difference between nothing and no thing. No thing. Okay? Spirit comes from darkness. Okay? So your precious time not catching this.